Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing swatches with you from the May Polish Pickup. So if you don't know what Polish Pickup is, every month a bunch of different indie makers get together and create a polish or a item in the indie pickup based off of a theme, and this month's theme is I Love the 80s. So this month's Polish Pickup will be available May 3rd to May 6th. In the description box below I will link the site where you can find everything from today's video. I will link all of the indie makers sites as well. You can't purchase these on their sites, but it is a good representation of the brand themselves if it's something that you're interested in further exploring. And then I will leave my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. And just before we move forward, I always get questions about this. Some things in today's video are capped, and all that means is that there's a limit to how many you can purchase, and if there's no cap on the polish, that means that you can buy as many as you want throughout that weekend. So we actually only have 7 polishes and 1 indie pickup product to look at today, so let's go ahead and get started. So starting with Colores de Carol, we have Super Fighting Robot. This is described as a dark blue to light blue thermal with red shimmer, ultra chrome chameleon flakies, and electric blue micro flakies. This will be available for $12.50, and there are only 250 bottles available. So this has a good formula. It does take 2 to 3 coats to be completely opaque. I was happy with 2 coats, but I could definitely see somebody working on a little bit thinner coats and needing a 3rd coat. Formula on this though is good, smooth, easy to work with, no running, pooling, staining. You do get a good amount of these ultra chrome chameleon flakies out without having to do anything special as well. The shimmer that's in here also stands out really nicely in both the cold and the warm state, and this one does transition really easily. The colors that it transitions between aren't the biggest difference, like it goes from a darker blue to a lighter blue, but it's very obvious that it's transitioning, and it is very easy to get it to do. So this one is going to dry down a little bit dull. You will want a glossy top coat to finish this off. It does take a little bit of scrubbing to remove, but it's not like a super micro glitter kind of scrubbing to remove. It's just not as easy as a cream. So all that being said, in my swatch photo you're going to see 2 coats of Super Fighting Robot and a glossy top coat. So up next from the brand Indie, we have Queen of Pop. This is described as a neon red with a black glitter. I definitely don't see neon red in this. It looks more of like a neon flamingo pink to me. This will retail for $10, and there are only 100 bottles available. So this is actually really beautiful. I have seen this done quite a few times where it's the neon base with the contrasting black glitter. I think it's cute. I don't have any complaints against it. This one also, I didn't see it before, but now that my morning sunlight is coming in, has like little holographic bits in it, so it's actually really nice. Formula on this is absolutely fantastic, completely opaque in 2 coats. I had no problems with getting glitter out. I had no problems with spreading the glitter across the nail. It went on nice and evenly. A really good quality neon. But that being said, this is a glitter. It is going to dry pretty textured. You will want 1, maybe 2 coats of a glossy top coat to finish this off. I'm regularly asked about the top coat that I use for Crellies because I use Crellies all the time, and my go-to is the Super Chic Lacquer Liquid Marble Macro Top Coat. Marble Liquid Macro Top Coat. I will have that in the description box below if you're interested in that top coat. And on top of top coat, you're definitely going to want to peel off base coat for this one, or pure acetone when you're taking this off, because it is definitely a scrubber. So anyway, in my swatch photo you're going to see 2 coats of Queen of Pop in a glossy top coat. So up next from Katie Shimmer, we have the Brite stuff. This is described as a bright blue trithermal that shifts to light blue and then to white with heat. This polish also has a rainbow of smaller glitters, and you do get a bag of star glitter with your purchase. This one will retail for $10, and there is no cap. So this has another really good, really smooth, easy to work with formula. You know I love these Crellies, and this one, I like it. I like Crellies the most, I think, when they have a uniform size glitter. That being said, I don't always want that, but I think those are my favorites, and I really like this one. This did take me 3 coats to be completely opaque. Depending on your application, I have seen other people getting away with 2 coats, no problem. This is another one though that transitions really easily, and given the multicolor of glitters that are in here, it's like you're getting an entirely different polish when it does transition. It's really neat to watch. This is going to dry down pretty textured because of all the micro glitter that's in here, so you will definitely want glossy top coat to finish this off, and I would highly recommend it peel off base coat for this one as well, because the glitter that are this size tend, for me anyway, to be the hardest ones to scrub off. But in my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of the Brite stuff and a glossy top coat. So we are on to our indie pickup product, and this is from KB Shimmer. This is the Popping Bath Powder in the flavor or scent, flavor makes it sound really gross, in the scent Wacky Watermelon. So this huge bag will also retail for $10, and there's no cap. I have become a big fan of the KB Shimmer like bath line. They have done or not even bath line, but like other than nail polish line. They've done some really great things. This is no exception. And what I like about KB Shimmer is that they get their products to PR much ahead of time, like longer than we need. But I've been able to take a few baths. I've used this for mani bombs, and I love this stuff. And it does come with like these perfect portion scoopers. I will dump one of these in my bathtub, and the whole bathtub just first off smells like a beautiful summery watermelon. I love it. But the best part is that it makes you like nice and hydrated. Your skin feels just smooth, but you don't feel like slippery, if that makes sense. I know I'm not the best at talking about like other things, but this one was really good. So I definitely highly recommend this, and I'm really looking forward to see what else that they come out with, because I feel like they put really good stuff in the indie pickup. So highly recommend picking up a bag of this. It's only $10. You get a huge 9.5 ounce bag of this, and I've used it again for baths and mani bombs and foot soaks, and this is just really good in general. So again, highly recommend. So up next from LynB Designs, we have Mermaid for this, and this is described as a seafoam green base with an intense green to pink to silver multi-chrome shimmer, 2 different ultra chrome chameleon flakies, and a hollow micro flaky. This will retail for $12, and there are 225 bottles available. So this is definitely one that looks like nice and mermaidy on the nail. It's kind of like reflective to give you that like scaly look. The shimmer that's in here does shift really nicely in all different lightings. I really love that about this. I love the Ultra Chrome Chameleon Flakies. This one's really beautiful. Formula was really easy to work with. It does take 2 coats to be completely opaque. I'm not complaining whatsoever. This is so, it literally looks like a mermaid scale. Like, it's cute. You will want a glossy top coat to finish this off. It does dry a little bit dull and slightly textured. The removal's not bad though. It is a lot like the Colores de Carol one, where it takes a little bit of scrubbing, but it's nothing like removing a glitter. But in my swatch photo, you're going to see 2 coats of Mermaid for this and a glossy top coat. So up next from Native War Paints, we have Rock Out, and this is a white crelly with neon glitter in various shapes, sizes, including hexes, squares, and stripes, along with hollow micro flakes. This will retail for $12.50, and there are 250 bottles available. White crelly bases and these hollow flakes, first off, they just don't mesh for me. You don't see them, so unless there's something else in this base color, if it's just a white creamy base like this one is, you're definitely going to 100% of the time lose that white flake, or that silver holographic flake. Like, I'm looking at it in the sunlight, and it sparkles a little bit, but I wouldn't be able to make out the fact that it's hollow. Formula on this one is a little bit finicky for me. I did see other people use it just fine with no problems. It was a little bit, the base was a little bit thin for how chunky the glitter is, so it did take a little bit more work to place those glitters. That being said, you do get a good amount of glitter out without having to do any kind of fishing or holding the bottle upside down or anything like that. This did take 3 coats for me to be completely opaque. You will want a glossy top coat to smooth everything out on this one because it is glitter. It is going to dry textured. It's also glitter. It's going to be a little bit difficult to remove, so if you don't like the removal of glitter, I would recommend a peel-off base coat and or pure acetone for removal. But in my swatch photo, you're going to see 3 coats of Rock Out and a glossy top coat. So up next for my brand Pampered Polishes, we have Wok Wok Wahp. This is a black and blue curly base loaded with navy micro flakies, red, pink, orange, and yellow micro glitter, and hollow. This will retail for $12 and there is no cap. So while there is a tinted base here, I wanted more of our coverage to come from this glitter to represent. So like the black base represents the background on like the Pac-Man board. The little blue micro flakes are supposed to be the little dots, and then the glitters are supposed to be like the ghosts and stuff. So I wanted most of our coverage to come from the glitter and the micro flakes, which you do get a ton out without having to do anything special to the bottle or the brush or anything like that. I think the formula on this is pretty good. It does take 3 coats to be completely opaque for me. Depending on your application, you may get away with 2. You will most definitely want top coat for this one. It is a micro glitter. You will have some texture happening. You will also have some difficulty with removal. Highly recommend that peel-off base coat for this one. So as I don't like doting about my own polishes, in my swatch photo you're going to see 3 coats of Wop 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 and a glossy top coat. And lastly for today from Scofflaw, we have Love Letter to Molly Ringwald, which she put, yeah, I don't have autofocus, she put Molly Ringwald on the label. So cute. This is described as a dusty, peachy, creamy orange base with a bright pink shimmer, a scattered hollow, a sharp pink highlight, and various pink and orange micro glitter. This will retail for $12.50 and there is no cap. So this one surprised the heck out of me. I kind of looked at this and I saw the shifting shimmer and thought first off it's going to be extremely sheer, because to get a shifting shimmer to show up well on your nail, it's got to be in more of a sheer base. False. Second, I looked at this and I thought this is going to be a super thin, kind of difficult to work with formula. False. But then I looked at it and I said this is Scofflaw and I know this is going to be really, really nice, so true. Formula on this was surprisingly good, very easy to work with, completely opaque in 2 coats. This is going to dry down dull, so you will want glossy top coat to finish this off, but nothing in here is going to dry textured, nothing in here is going to be super difficult to remove. It doesn't stick to your nail, these little flakes that are in here, they don't stick to your nail like a glitter does, but they will kind of get everywhere, so what I do recommend doing is instead of trying to use like the same cotton piece on multiple nails, I would recommend going in for a clean cotton piece on each nail, even if that means like ripping apart your cotton balls, which I do all the time. Just that way you don't get the flakes everywhere. A surprise favorite for me this month is definitely Love Letter to Molly Ringwald. So in my swatch photo you're going to see 2 coats and a glossy top coat. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of my tiny little spread this month. Let me know what you plan on getting from this month's pickup. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.